Possession, Benedictine.
And now ready for the second half to begin. Benedictine will have the ball first, as a matter of fact. 10-point lead on the scoreboard. Had a good first half, 42 points, one of the highest totals we've seen in first half scoring in this tournament. And a turnover as Bethel able to get the ball away, streak down the sideline, tried to go to Gentry and knocked out of bounds by Katie Barr. Fighting on the inside to get free for a shot, and Taylor cannot get free. Murphy couldn't find any room with Taylor on her hip. Now Barr will shoot from the corner, a three-point shot, no good, and street the other way. Teams were on fire from the outside in the first half. Bethel 3 of 8 from three-point range, but Benedictine 6 of 10, 60% from three-point range, shooting 48.3% from the field overall, and a three-point shot for Bethel. Gentry knocks down the three. Here's Anselmi to answer with a little elbow shot from about 12 to 14 feet. Gets 2 of that back. Lead is single digits, though. The big three from Bethel got the lead down underneath 10. And shot by Glenn. She'll go to the free throw line. The foul, not sure if it's on the front side or the back. Looks like it's going to be Stinson on the backside.
First second, team first. For Bethel, Parika Glenn at the line. She'll shoot.
Parika Glenn, that 54% free throw percentage. That time rolls in. 12 points for Glenn. 4 of 6 from the free throw line. Not shooting tonight like a 54% free throw shooter. Very good on those two. 13 points for Glenn. And a foul, fighting through the screen. Gentry, third foul on her, fighting through the screen that was set by Aaron Murphy. Here's another look. Just trying to get through the screen. Really didn't even see Murphy until the last moment. And Selmy down in the bar underneath. And a walk. Nope, blocking call. I thought they were going to call Payne for the walk, but blocking call. The foul may have caused Payne to pick up her dribble to begin with. Foul on the floor, no free throws coming. Both teams now with a foul on their side of the board. As a matter of fact, Bethel with 2 team fouls. Long three-point shot, no good by Payne. Cooper the rebound, down to Gentry. Gentry, shot over the mark, but Glenn there to clean it up. And the lead has been cut to 5. It was 10 at halftime. 7-2 run to open things here in the second half. Three-point shot is good. Payne bombs one from deep. And timeout Benedictine. They get the timeout after the made three. That one brought rain with it. It was so way up in the air. But Payne, another three-pointer. She's hit 3 of 5 on the evening. And now 10 points, Payne in double figures. Another look at the three-point shot. Boy, that thing was way up there. And Benedictine continues to shoot well from the outside. 7 of 13, I believe. That is their percentage from beyond the arc, and 10 points for Payne. Some interesting matchups in this tournament tomorrow in the round of 16, the Sweet 16. Mid-America Nazarene taking on Vanguard. Looks like it might be a little bit of fun. Here's a three-point shot by Van Dyke that goes down. Van Dyke now a couple of three-pointers. She has 8. Stinson answers with a bucket underneath. Double team. They'll double team Cooper, and Van Dyke and Cooper playing catch. The pass from Taylor a little bit high. She saw Glenn, but threw it right over Glenn's head. Glenn was wide open underneath.
For Benedictine, number 4, Rosie Youngstrom.
Lubbock Christian and Georgetown tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. That should be very interesting. Lubbock Christian out of Texas, the 1 seed. And to be honest, the opening matchup, 2 versus 6, Lee and Carroll tomorrow. We'll see how that one shapes up. 9 o'clock in the morning. Breakfast and basketball as the Sweet 16 begins. Gentry's went all the way around the world, but did not fall. Out of bounds on the rebound. Last touch by Benedictine. Stinson gets a breather. And into the game for Benedictine is Miller. And here's a shot by Taylor that goes down. Taylor on the afternoon, or pardon me, the evening, has 7 points. Bethel starting to distribute the ball well, and the scoring is also evenly distributed. Inside pass, Barr got free for a layup. Screen on the left side, open Barr up on the low block on the right, and she knocks down the layup. 3-point shot by Gentry is off the mark. Glenn was there for the rebound. Loose ball on the floor, and Bethel will keep it on their end.
Position Bethel. For Benedictine, number 30, Jackie Ziesel, and number 33, James Reed.
Ziesel and Reed will both come back into the game. Sitting down are Barr and Murphy. A little bit of perspiration on the floor. We'll get that taken care of. Inbounds pass to Glenn. Spins into the lane. Now turns around, and 3 seconds. Spent way too much time trying to get her shot off. Good defense that time by both April Miller and Jackie Ziesel on both sides of Glenn, causing her some problems. Three-point shot for Reed will not go. Into the lane, layup, nope. And a fight for the rebound. Looks like there will be a change of possession here as Glenn had it touch her last before going out of bounds. And Selmy back over to Youngstrom. And now down into Miller. Patient team is Benedictine. The shot clock at 8. And Selmy off the backboard and good. Left-handed shot from the left side of the lane. That's tough to do. Angle off the backboard. Shot by Gentry, and they say she charged. And Gentry may have just picked up foul number 3. Oh, pardon me, her fourth foul on Gentry with 14:43 left to go in the game. And she's going to have a seat.
And number 14,
That's too bad because Gentry,
Marika Glenn.
one of the only offensive weapons that Chris Nelson has. Her shooting has not been great in this game. 4 of 16 from the field, but 10 points. One of 2 players in double figures. Shot is no good by Jade Reed. Inside pass to Glenn, and over the shoulder, the reach-in foul called on April Miller. That's just the first foul, though, on Miller. She's done a fairly decent job on the inside on Glenn. Gets some help from Ziesel at times to go front-back with the defense. Cooper right through the hands of Van Dyke. Benedictine, patient again, 15 on the shot clock. To the corner, Ziesel, the shot for 3 is good. 6 points for Ziesel. She's hit a couple of 3-pointers in this contest. Benedictine, 8 of 15 from 3-point range. Shot on the baseline, rolls off for Hudson. And a foul underneath as Benedictine went to Jade Reed. A good pass from Youngstrom. Porter gets called for the foul. That was on the front side. Cooper was on the back. They could have went with either one. Reed can't knock down the free throw. An 80% free throw shooter in the regular season. The rebound not necessary as Reed sinks the second free throw. 13-point lead, biggest of the game for Benedictine. And the winner of this one will take on Cumberland tomorrow night in the nightcap at 9:45. A couple of late games in this bracket if you're one of these teams. Shot from the outside is no good by Street. Battle for it in the corner. Youngstrom able to get the lead out to Anselmi. Layup, she's fouled. Van Dyke and both her and Porter down there. Let's see who they give the foul to. But how about the presence of mind of Youngstrom to get the ball out of there and down the court for Anselmi on the run out. And it'll go to Porter. The foul will. That's her third. Some foul trouble now for the Bethel Wildcats. And the free throw no good for Benedictine's Kelsey Anselmi. 7 points for Anselmi. Now 8 points after she hits the second free throw. Only one player for Benedictine in double figures right now. It's Justice Payne, but a lot of players knocking on the door. 9 points for Stinson. 8 points for Murphy. 7 points for both Youngstrom and Barr. All knocked away by Ziesel. Take another look at it here. Street drives down the baseline and tries to go to the corner to Van Dyke. Taylor, oh, nice spin move. Reverse, good. That was pretty. Chris Nelson calls a timeout. Apparently somebody told Chris Nelson that he can't take any of these timeouts home with him, so he's going to use every darn one before the night's over with. Another look at that sweet move by Taylor of Bethel, Jasmine Taylor. Now with 9 points. Spin move in the lane, coming back on the reverse side. Also 7 rebounds for Jasmine Taylor. She's approaching a double-double. Earlier this evening, we had a triple-double recorded. That was by one of the Lubbock Christian players against Southern New Orleans in their win. And we're ready to go. Two Benedictine players crashing into each other, but the handoff went seamlessly in a basket for Justice Payne. Payne now with 12 points. The official started to blow a whistle, but realized that two players hitting each other were teammates on the Lady Ravens squad. And a bump up top. They're going to call the foul on Erin Murphy as she bumps Jasmine Porter. 14-point lead for Benedictine. Again, they keep making their largest lead of the game with every basket. Taylor got a little fancy with the dribble, lost her basketball. Porter, shot no good, real short. Rebound down to Murphy. Inside Stinson. Wild with that shot. Good defense that time by Lorna Hudson, freshman guard. Stood her ground. And Hudson lost the basketball. Payne off to Murphy. Murphy lost control of it. But the basketball will stay with Benedictine. Bethel the last to touch it. Coming back in for Bethel is Gentry with 4 fouls. Chris Nelson couldn't wait any longer, getting one of his better offensive weapons on the floor. But she'll have to play very, very smart, very carefully. And Payne gets called for the foul for Benedictine with a little bit of a push, setting a screen up top. Van Dyke has the basketball. Street now looking inside. Still looking. Wanting it was Taylor, but Street said she couldn't force it in there. Gentry, the layup, doesn't go. Off the side of the backboard. Loose ball on the floor. And a tied ball will give Bethel the possession on the alternating arrow. Again, Barr just lost the handle. Bethel will inbound underneath their own goal. And Dyke looks up top, finally goes into Glenn. Three-point shot by Van Dyke goes. Been a while since Bethel had hit a three. They're 6 of 12 now from outside the arc. A good night against anybody but Benedictine, who's shooting like they are. 8 of 15 from beyond the arc for them. Pass inside, knocked away by Taylor. They were looking for Murphy as she knifed through the lane.
J. Reed.
Still looking to inbounds. Now Stinson at the free throw line. Shot no good. Rebound bar no good. Glenn the rebound this time with authority. Gentry, jump shot. Got it. Glenn hit the deck. Gets up with a grimace of pain. Layup is no good. Rebound Glenn throws it away. No, saved. But Benedictine is able to corral the basketball and then through the hands of Payne and out of bounds. And a timeout on the floor. 9:46 remaining in the game. A 9-point lead for Benedictine. It has been as many as 14, but they've lost that lead. Let's take a look at Justice Payne and how she has been able to achieve what she's done tonight. Good shots from the outside. Can go inside as well. Lay up here after crashing into her own player. Payne has had a good evening. Justice Payne tonight for Benedictine has scored 12 points. On the other side for Bethel, let's take a look at Parika Glenn, and offensive rebounds galore for the big inside for the Bethel Wildcats. Parika Glenn with 15 points. She leads all scorers in this game. 5 of 9 shooting from the field, 5 of 7 from the free throw line. And she does have a double-double now, getting a rebound moments ago that gave her 10 on the evening. So 15 points, 10 rebounds for Parika Glenn. Pass back. As Benedictine continues to double team. Shot from Gentry is good. She likes the right side. She likes it close to the baseline, and she likes the mid-range. Give those 3 conditions to Gentry, and she's going to hit it more often than not. 12 points for Alisha Gentry. 14 points for Alisha Gentry. And Selmy, the guard for Benedictine, though, drives in and gives an answer. She's able to knife through and get a layup. Van Dyke, another 3. Short with this one. And Taylor called for the foul, a push. The official didn't want to call it, but after the ball had switched hands, he was forced to call that one. Taylor called for her 3rd foul. That is the 6th team foul on Bethel. From here on out, Benedictine shooting free throws on any foul. Turn around by Anselmi off the window and good. Wow. Kelsey Anselmi, the 5'6" senior, not ready for her 2013 campaign to end. What a great shot that was. Glenn back out. Street the shot for 3. Doesn't go. And Benedictine rebound by Justice Payne. Down the floor to Stinson. And Stinson has run the floor extremely well all evening long. She's been ahead of the Bethel defense every step of the way, getting a lot of those easy baskets just by hustle. Jump shot is good by Street. Anselmi, pass across the lane. Stinson the layup. Anselmi and Stinson right now putting on a clinic. Anselmi with 5 assists, make it 6 assists. And 12 points. Stinson now with 13. And the layup good by Gentry. Bethel calls the timeout after the made basket by Gentry. It is an 11-point lead. Thought it was 9. Maybe they've just not added the bucket to the scoreboard yet. Let's take a look at inside play by Benedictine. Liz Stinson. With some of the baskets she made. First half and then on into the second half for her 13 points that she's garnered tonight. Getting a lot of help, though, from nice passing from the point guard, Kelsey Anselmi. And as we talk about Anselmi, let's take a look at some of her offense tonight. 12 points for Anselmi. Those 6 assists, 4 rebounds. Nice line. 5 of 7 shooting from Anselmi. Benedictine will have their hands full tomorrow with Cumberland out of Tennessee. If they can hold on and win this one. Payne inside Stinson. How did they forget about Stinson on the inside? She's only scored 7 times in the paint. Stinson got free and they forgot about her. Taylor, turnaround jump shot. It won't creep over the rim. Benedictine quickly down the floor, inside. Shot up by Reed, good, and the foul, and Taylor guilty of committing the foul. Benedictine taking control. The Lady Ravens threatening to blow this one out. They actually do not get Taylor on the foul. They're going to get Jasmine Porter for her 4th. And Porter will have a seat over on the Bethel bench.
For the Eagles, number 32, April Miller.
Free throw is good, completing the old-fashioned three-pointer for Jade Reed. Reed now with 7 points. Or check that, 9 points. Offensive rebound by Parika Glenn. She puts it back off the board and through. The candle's not been blown out yet on this Bethel team. They're battling still, 14 down, under 6 minutes to go. And Selmy for 3. Short. Reed the rebound. Can't get it to go. Loose ball on the floor. And Reed comes out with it for Benedictine. And Selmy jump shot off the side of the backboard. Three-pointer, Gentry. Rolled around, didn't go. Glenn, though, chases it down. Boy, offensive rebound's the name of the game. And Glenn fouled. It'll be on the floor. No free throws on that shot. Or on that play, pardon me. There was no shot. Glenn off the backboard, no good. The momentum carried her out of bounds. She was not in position to battle for a rebound there. Reed, baseline, pass across the lane, good. On the layup, April Miller converts. This Benedictine team we talked about at the beginning of the game, number 5 in the country in total assists, and we see now why. Very unselfish with the basketball and very good passing team. 3-point shot by Street is good. Impressive basket by Street. clearing out the middle and then just launching a three-point shot. Four and a half to go. Three-point shot. Here's an answer. Missed by Reed. Check that. It wasn't Reed. It was Payne on the missed three. Taylor, a three-point shot in the corner, and she gets it to fall. Jasmine Taylor now with 12 points, fourth player in double figures for Bethel. A few subs into the game for the Lady Ravens. Looking over my shoulder, saw Coach Lewis of Cumberland watching this one with intense interest, as his team will get the winner of this matchup. Right now, Benedictine, the team will continue what they're doing, will probably get the win. Three-pointers all over the place tonight. Bethel is 6 of 14 from outside the arc. Benedictine 8 of 15. 14 three-pointers combined between the two teams off 29 attempts. A lot of three-point shots. Gentry there with another one. There's one from Jade Reed. Gentry with another one, backing up and knocking one down. Across the way, we go to Payne, and she knocks one down. Van Dyke able to get in on the barrage. This is Cecil. And Van Dyke another one. Backboard shot of Street being able to knock one down. There's Jasmine Taylor getting involved. And how many different players did we see there hitting a three-point shot? Looking down the rosters, 5 players for Benedictine have hit one, and 3 for Bethel. Charging foul called on on Benedictine's Murphy, Aaron Murphy, her second foul. Gentry, fade away. Glenn, the offensive rebound, got it to fall down. And the lead cut to 8. Hadn't been single digits in a while. Stinson running the floor again ahead of the Bethel defense and gets one to sneak through. Stinson has made a living out of that tonight. 15 points for Liz Stinson, the senior out of Stillwell, Kansas. Glenn, second chance, no, but she's fouled and hits the floor hard and grimaces in pain. Still bent over. Got that heavy, heavy knee brace on the left knee. That's what she's favoring right now. Going to go to the free throw line. The foul was called against Stinson. That's her third. And Parika Glenn, a good night from the free throw line. That's 6 of 8 for her. And she's just a 54% free throw shooter. Got that one to go too. Back to an 8-point lead. Under 3 minutes now. Benedictine will take as much time as they can. And Selmy thought about backing up and taking that three. Inside, Stinson, back out. Shot by Reed, no good. Actually, Ziesel on the shot. And then the rebound comes down to Bethel, and they mishandle the basketball. It'll go back to Benedictine. Stinson, outside of the elbow, give it to Murphy. They've got a full 30 now and a new shot clock to deal with. And Selmy, though, will launch from three. Got it! And Kelsey Anselmi with 15 points. Now the leading scorer for Benedictine. Taylor for three. Didn't answer very well. Van Dyke tries to knife through and save the basketball, but and Benedictine will get the possession again with 2:11 to go, leading by 11 points. Oh, and a steal off the inbounds. Porter, three-pointer is good. Porter answered. And the foul by Porter, and Porter has fouled out of the game. Obviously upset, probably not the best decision. And Porter is, Porter is a senior. So she has possibly played her last minute of college basketball. Gets a greeting on the bench from her teammates. Very emotional. Pulls the jersey up to hide her face. A feel for those players. Seniors that could possibly be playing their last moments of a college career. Stinson to the free throw line to shoot 1+1. Misses it. Rebound to Bethel's Taylor. Street, after the shot from Van Dyke, is an air ball over the rim. Hudson will be inserted into the game. I'm wondering if Van Dyke will come out after that shot. Well, they're going to get Glenn out for defensive purposes. Stinson gives it back to Anselmi. Bethel has to make a defensive stop here for any hope of coming back in this game. Stinson to the outside. Youngstrom for three, no. And an offensive rebound for Anselmi. Down inside. Turnaround shot, no good. And Bethel gets the defensive stop they need, but they have to score and score quickly. Van Dyke, three-point shot, short. Never really got set for that one. Offensive rebound, Gentry, three, no. And Selmy the rebound, and Bethel is going to have to foul. They're down 8. Pass comes back to Anselmi. Street working on Youngstrom, top of the key. Shot clock down to 10, missed the layup. Come down and out of bounds, and Benedictine keeps the possession. I believe they say last touch by Gentry. Bethel stayed there and made this a game pretty much the whole time. Hudson will get called for the foul. Going to the free throw line will be Aaron Murphy. Looks like Benedictine will move on to take on Cumberland tomorrow night in the Sweet 16. Timeout, Benedictine. They'll call a 30-second timeout and set what they want to do. Hudson's first foul moments ago. Turnovers tonight, 14 for Bethel, only 7 for Benedictine. They took care of the basketball, and they passed the ball well. 18 assists opposed to 3 for Bethel. turnovers. Bethel had 14, as we mentioned a moment ago. Both teams shot well from the outside, but Benedictine just a little bit better tonight. And only 2 points off the bench for Bethel, where Benedictine had 16 points from reserves. And the free throw down by Murphy. Missed the second free throw. Leads 9. A glimmer of hope remains for Bethel, but they need to knock down a three quickly. Taylor, jump shot. No. Rebound, Hudson. She's fouled. Murphy fouls Hudson.
Benedictine foul number 35, Mary Murphy. Her third, team 8. For Bethel, Rhoda Hudson at the line. She'll shoot 2.
First free throw is good. Bethel with some substitutes. Cooper will come in. And so will Sharon Teague, freshman guard. Hudson on the season and 82% free throw shooter. And the second one goes. Very good from the free throw line. Need a turnover. Inbounds. Murphy takes it. To Anselmi. Across the way to Youngstrom. Playing keep away. Youngstrom has it. 7 seconds remaining. They go back to Anselmi, and that's going to do it. The Bethel Wildcats will end their season at 21-11, and Benedictine moves on with their 28th win of the year to play Cumberland tomorrow in the Sweet 16. We'll wrap it up next.
What's your idea of fun? Whatever your idea of fun is, we have a park for that. Kentucky State Parks.
The leading scorers tonight in our last game of the round of 32, the first round of this NAIA Women's Division I Basketball National Championship. Bethel was led by the 16 points of Alisha Gentry, 15 for Perica Glenn, and then 11 for Katie Van Dyke. Benedictine led by 3 players in double figures. One was Liz Stinson. She had 13 points, 12 for Justice Payne, and Kelsey Anselmi had 12 points as well. Benedictine moves on and will take on Cumberland tomorrow. Our first game tomorrow morning will be at 9 o'clock as Lee University out of Tennessee, a 2 seed, takes on number 6 seed Carroll College out of Montana. Followed by Shawnee State and Oklahoma City. And on through the afternoon, we'll have the Sweet 16 for you right here. My name is Jim Tyree. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow here on coverage of the NAIA Women's Division I Basketball National Championship.